Well, Colin's a legendary musician.
3 of them.
True. Well, all eyes
Let's
on
just
Gecko,
put
of
this.
course,
Let's
and
just
as
pure
Desk has been
focus on
mentioning,
just
played,
this.
to mixed success.
Does
over
more
at EMEA.
frenzies.
Yes.
But, I mean, if
more
there's
wins.
a player who's going to be able to make him work, hopefully it's Pat, because he oftentimes does some crazy things with the agents he picks.
That he does. But we're here on Ascent once again. See how Talon have improved on this map. Obviously, we've kind of been talking
I
about
do,
it. We've
but
looked a
sometimes
little
you
bit out
have
of sorts.
to-
It's not the team that we anticipated.
Sometimes
They're a
other
good
people
match.
want to go
But
out
we
to
see them
mill,
be a
so
bit cleaner here.
you got to
And
do
Secret
that.
did a very good job in being able to punish them. Sure that they weren't getting away with the mistakes for free. But it was
Okay.
a 5-13 score for
Nice
Talon, so
potential
we're looking
split.
for
Tree
improvements.
arrow getting
and
lined up as we can
Talon,
see
they
it's
are
going to hit
making
the Gecko.
quick
They
call
set
to
up
rotate
this
as soon
B
as they don't
control
check
and
anyone
then they
outside of
heavy
B main.
rotate over towards spawn.
They've got all the killjoy utility by time.
And there's 3
The
people here,
Mosh
so there's a
pit
lot of
is
people here.
available.
Oh, the Dizzy goes out, doesn't get the blind side, gonna be able to find one. Meanwhile, back over on the side, Fox.
Sushi still alive
Take down
under.
the window, now finds
might
himself
be
up here in
everything.
heaven. Carpe, however, gonna be able to win the fight. Sushi Boys lurking in hell.
Hey, they handled it really well. Pat's really
Spike
low.
now here in the site, Pat down to 22 HP. The he and Garnets to see if they can turn the tide to this one, but Carpe going on the jump, but Garnets
Yeah, that
gets
was
the
a
read.
crazy big risk on this
By the
one.
way, finds the
Especially
headshot
when in
that he's got
theory
all
the
by
comms
himself.
would have come in, the Pat
Garnets
was
just
22
jacking forward to see
HP,
if he can
but
catch sight of Ban. They don't, but now they know exactly where he is.
They do. Still finds one. That was the
3 bullets on this.
Now it's
Yeah.
all down to Nets and Ban. Got it.
Last bullet
Oh,
actually hit it.
Collected,
Actually hit it. We saw the hair. The hair was coming into play. Just saw the head. Reaction came in. Nice shot in the end. Well, technically the frenzies won, but I don't know how much. I mean, a good amount of it is down to the frenzies because it meant the one shot could come in this one here.
Back down vertically to be able to find a kill from the side of Saya. Player need to be Johnny on the spot with those reactions. But it's a big clutch, as you can see.
Look
They
at how
are
happy he is.
very, very happy.
Right here.
Their import player.
What's that at?
Quotation.
What is that, Bacan?
True.
What's up? Yeah, Bacan, I think I messaged you, didn't I?
A very solid start.
Yeah, and not much to work with here, even with the Gecko. Obviously, Gecko's utility not exactly on the cheapest side. So on these eco rounds, just gonna go straight for the saves. He does buy up to a frenzy just so he can still get the.
I'm pretty sure Bacan's just forgot to look at his own phone.
I do like the Gecko. I mean, I also think he is stronger on the defensive side just because you can use Dizzy in more ways on the defensive side. Obviously, on the attack, you often have to commit to how you want to use the Dizzy.
Yeah, it's non-stop, Max. Time goes pretty fast.
But again,
Time does go pretty fast. Chad, let's get a lot of slugs in. 32 months from Mighty Max. A lot of boomer slugs in for this guy.
But Simple said it was broken, Joe.
That's how I know you're getting old, Max, because you're talking about time
what do I
going
know? It gets
fast.
simple, right?
Let's see if it comes to fruition. If he's going to be right. Pat with a nice start. Does find one. Garnet gets another, but just as quickly. Munchkin able to trade back two with Zeta finding a third. Plant now can come
That's a
through.
lot of
Where
months, Max,
exactly
yeah.
they want to get this set
It's
up.
a lot of months.
The approach coming out of heaven. It's going to have to be quick. It's going to have to be monstrous. And Saya
Oh
players
my
got
goodness,
there.
that
Back
felt
covered.
like that was a hero
Two
shot,
weapons
because
dropped here
honestly,
in the anti-eco. T1
I
with a
think
2-0.
he might have been good for
Yeah,
2
not a
there.
bad
Look at the
attempt.
HP,
Might as well try to get a quick
72-46.
surprise
It would have been
kill,
good
but
for
like
2.
you mentioned, good cover
Actually, a bit of a
from
savior
Saya.
shot
Now
there.
again, I'm curious,
Nice
'cause if you're
damage
only-
has
especially
been
on a map
done
like
on this
Ascent, while
eco
it is
though.
somewhat favored for defense.
Jaws as well. Jaws has come in with a gifted after Max's sub. 43 altogether from you. Thank you, Jaws. Appreciate it. And I Mellow as well. 9 months in the Slug Club. Thank you for using your Prime on me, I Mellow. Appreciate it. And Jaws as well. Thank you for the sub. Thanks for the gifted, mate. Okay, in terms of this one, we get a bonus for T1. They decide to go real fast over towards middle. Trade? Oh, Molly prevented the trade, so nice setup. And they pinch over towards middle with the contact. Pretty cool pinch as well. They had a Molly down here from Gecko. So they had a lineup from short that went over towards here, and they decided to swing out and crunch in towards middle. So that was kind of cool.
Well, this is the type of Gecko play that you dream of, right? Where you're able to push out as soon as you get info, and then you use all your abilities, you refresh all of them. This is why a lot of people feel that he's strong. But again, this only works if you're able to actually connect them into
SB, I
kills,
have no
and
idea who
then
that
get the
second
refresh,
person
and then
is.
it starts to feel
Good
OP,
for them,
but
I guess.
you
Or
gotta
maybe
win your
bad for them
first
if,
duel
I
to
don't
make that
know,
work.
good or something, good or bad. Good for them?
No
I don't know. Don't know who they are. I know who one of them is. I know who Harry Styles is.
For this operator, glass cannon for him, so he's slightly vulnerable, but he's got plenty of backup.
Okay, well,
Zeta's just trying to figure out what his best
Bonus
options are
has
here
got
to
a
keep
good amount of
any
damage,
sort
but
of
nothing else.
benefit from
30 seconds
this
left.
bonus.
It could be bad. I don't know if maybe
Expecting this push
maybe
coming
one of
through.
them's married or something. I don't know.
He's gonna try to take the fight to Garnets. I mean, if he could win out that battle, so you should know, just given the money, that he's not gonna have armor. But if he's able to get it,
okay.
he can juggle the op away, maybe chunk it off the side, and at least deny them that. But will just fall. Talon go ahead, get themselves on the board in the third round.
Well, all things are lining up for Talon to be able to keep up the momentum, right? You're keeping this investment where you kind of buy ahead for the operator. Not losing any other weapons either. And with that, I mean, you should be able to start doing some aggressive setups here right off the bat, especially with the Gecko. I mean, you have Gecko and an operator. The operator can gain you really solid
Okay,
passive
right, we
intel.
get into this one. This is the important round, especially for T1. Money's in the bin after this one. They could get off to a very good start if they win this. Knife goes in, hits the Oma. Instant reaction is they're a little bit scared now to go through the smoke. If it didn't hit anyone, they weren't going to go through, and that's why sometimes I think it's worth getting hit by this, because they baited the nade out for them as well. Interesting to see that T1 are just doing the normal Fnatic protocols of if the knife hits, we nade over towards her.
True.
Op is still in play, and it looking like they might go back and take some mid control here, so we'll keep an eye on if they feel like they need to do that.
Now, this is where you start to see, though, that this info isn't active, right? I mean, you know, okay, they have a setup in A, great.
Munchkin now is one, I mean, I say now, I think he's been this the whole time, one away from getting his ult. So as we can see, they're probably going to go in, they're just going to try and get the ult, and they're going to fake. But as we can see, the Ares has been bought, and we're already pinging to try and stop them from getting the orb. So give me the fade. The orb's getting taken, and we're going to try and see a spam. Okay, managed to get out for free, but they can't do their initial plan, which was going to be the fake and then the hit over towards A. So with that information, they try and join up, and we have a heavy rotate. So Talon did great here to try and deny this. Pretty much on top of this one. But initial plan got stopped.
Cruz in the meantime finds Saya, finds Carpe, and able to find one.
I think Cruz did insane. Chat, do you reckon he flashed over towards door?
Spike is stuck. Pat will go ahead and finish off the
Must
last
have
two
flashed
players.
over towards door here. Nicely done from Cruz.
Talon,
But also, in terms of who deserves a shout on this one, Foxes. Right, Foxes buys the heavy pen gun, realizes the Killjoy's one away, wants to stop this orb from getting taken. Didn't stop it from getting taken, but again, the actual... Oh, is this a straight up aim joke because he was ulted? Or hit by the knife, sorry. That was strong.
Well, as you can see right there, Pat now does have the Thrash available.
Oh my goodness, that's a fine.
Okay, Pat, I get it, you're fired up, but that was a little spicy.
Oh,
all right, I mean...
You good for a bit? I might even say quick recovery.
That's incredible. I mean, it's actually not a fine,
that one. Like you might as well say with confidence, I'll tell you that much.
In terms of, like, in all of this, you can say everything to kind of get yourself pumped up. In terms of this one, like, if they play a replay of you swearing, that's kind of on production, so you can kind of say what you want.
Yeah, that's that confidence that was severely lacking, but...
It was their choice to show it.
Swung over to the side as Munchkin takes his head clean off. Sushi Boys does surprise Saya player though. Picks him down. Munchkin utilizing the recovered operator. Goes ahead and evens things up a bit more.
Big kill.
Pat with the read.
Big kill. Okay.
Just like
they do have an op that they've picked up now.
They're in a 3v3. Munchkin trying to push out the smoke. Ooh, takes him low, and Munchkin actually finds Cruz.
Oh, this is okay.
Oh,
well,
no.
the Ares.
Surely not.
Nice recovery, but he still has op. Munchkin is on for the ace here. Fish, dodged fish.
I think the Thrash actually ran out of space.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude, I didn't even see it.
Knows he's stuck back sight, but it's an operator.
He doesn't read that he's in here yet.
How's the turret?
He's got a lockdown. He's got a lockdown. Just look to delay.
It's plenty of time.
The Mosh looking to clear it.
Dude.
It will. But he didn't see where it was
Molly
thrown from.
to
So
break
he
it.
doesn't know. Uh-oh!
Hey, Patty's
So
well
close.
patient here though,
Munchkin,
chat.
he had
I know
that
Munchkin,
operator
like, it
and
looks
wasn't able to switch
crazy,
to a
but
different weapon, so
Patty played
you had
this
to try to
so
get to the middle of the
calmly,
turret. I like
so
the idea.
patiently. It was kind of sick.
Of course, currently
Munchkin
on the
did
tournament
great
match,
on
Mosh
this
still
round
able to
though.
clear
Like
that
we
lockdown, so
ignore
that
the
comes in
one-on-one
very
because Batty kind of
handy.
outplayed him. But in
Another
terms of
reason
getting
to
it to
keep
this stage,
Gecko
this
in
was all
tournament
Munchkin. He
match,
did
because
great.
when Killjoy runs rampant like this on every map, you still have just a single ability to trade for that ultimate.
See, very happy over at the Talon viewing party.
Can't tell who
Thailand.
picked what map on top left.
Wonder what they thought about.
It's a little bit hard.
That's
T1 Talon.
I am actually
So this
curious.
is
That would
T1's
have been the
map.
reaction to capture right there.
I think they were probably like, yeah, you tell them. Well,
Yeah, I see what you mean,
It was fun while
though.
it lasted. It's the last time we'll ever hear from Pat during the replays.
Probably. T1 starting to put some pressure on mid, and we always talk about this, right?
Where is
Ascent,
he
you want to
playing?
figure out where the Killjoy utility is, and if it's always going to be a mid, you want to break it just to break the balance.
So
of
holding
the
over
defense
towards
side.
short at the
Now, Talon,
moment, not
they're
really
actually
using the
playing with
util to get
assumption
information,
that they're
as we
giving
can
up
see.
market, that
Mid
they're
take
poised
is
to
on,
pinch
but
onto
we
that.
have
In
got
fact,
a
we're
heavier
almost looking
setup
at
from
this makes them
Talon,
into
just trying
going
to
into a B split through market,
get a
right?
lot of
You look at all
info
this
here.
utility,
So
it's
info
simply
early,
catch
and then
whatever
we're going to
comes
have a
through mid.
full back and play around the alarm bot. So you know how we normally have info trips and kill trips? This is basically a kill alarm bot, right?
Not spotting anything.
Most likely they're going to be running through here and has a very high chance of going off and getting being a good Q to swing off of.
Oh no!
Oh,
Might
no.
might work here.
Little bit of a whip there, but it's okay.
Not
He's got
anymore.
no command instead,
There's the
so
alarm bot come.
Why worry about the 0 point? Fragment gonna go deep, and we'll go ahead with the first burst. Take down Fox.
Sushi has to kill
He's still suppressed.
3 now.
Bruce will now fall.
1.
They got
Unlucky.
his location. Man pushes in. I thought it was going to actually be Carpe off that flank.
Very nicely handled from T1 there. Util was really good. Their all usage was nice. And just the round in general was pretty good. They got a lot of space towards middle. They cut sound, trying to wait for a reaction, and it never came, and then they just insta-hit. It was actually really good.
I mean, if they get an early pick, maybe. Maybe they go for it. They can still buy up next round. But with the operator, it's going to be a little
Yeah, they're going to be saving into this, and it was an important round for T1 to win, right? They couldn't buy next. So in terms of all this money, they might try and hold them in and try and do econ damage, but we can see it's going to be huge.
If they tried, but it's just going to be exit frags. And honestly, the position-wise, they should be good for one. Okay, well, the smoke comes through.
Smoke does come in. Pat trying to push
Okay,
forward,
with that
play off
kill,
the wingman,
he's going to fall back,
spot
and
anything.
T1 handled this very, very well. Even this, right? Once the recon went out and they realized that they shot the recon, they were trying to get exits. They handled it very well with the smoke, and then together going through. So yeah, T1 looked great on this round. T1 to make Japan. Ooh, I mean that one's going to be hard. They're definitely looking better from lock-in though.
Obviously, a lot of their players have spent a lot of time
But
abroad.
this one, honestly, if they manage to get to the playoffs, then yeah, maybe. They have a chance. I think they're the team that's going to improve the most. So this is a Killjoy lineup to hopefully break the turret. It gets set off, it breaks the molly, it breaks the turret. Nicely done. We saw this tried from Fnatic, I think it was, and failed. Fnatic's one landed on top of the boat that was here. Uh-oh.
You feel something's fishy.
Okay. He's back away. Ban nearly had a ball right into his hand. Fury actually opened up. Not sure what info they're playing off the back up here, but Zeta fishing for something.
No, Pat jumped over that.
Yeah, he didn't find a damn thing.
Yeah, they had it, right?
They still suspect. I think they must have caught vision of him earlier.
Oh, yeah. Well, seems like it. Either way, Fragment not going to find the kill, but Zaya player certainly will.
Nicely handled. Dude, it's very methodical at the moment for T1. Maybe a little bit risky to make this play with a Gecko, considering, first of all, the fact that they have no money. Second of all, the fact that they have this many ults. I think you don't have to make a play like this. Oh, the recon hits him as well.
Does he just go for this blind shot? The paranoia already invested. He tries to line up side player. Can't make it happen. No one checks left, so Cruz able to find one.
Can't just manage to get one hit, but I still think that this round might be done. Killjoy ult for a retake if they want to try it, but that's why we have the luck over towards short to deal with it.
Stop on the plan for a brief little moment. He's trying to get just
wanna...
enough space to make this happen. Actually doesn't get the shot. across the Sushi Boy's now going to fall.
Nicely handled from T1. They were all ready for this as well. The instant reaction after getting the plant to go crunch over towards short just in case there was the ult as well. They were going to double swing no matter what. T1 look really in control. They look very good on this map.
The skirmishes in mid to help people jump over mid again.
Yeah, in terms of what I didn't like here from Talon, yeah, just the play from Patty, just going here didn't really make sense. It's such a big risk on this agent that can't get out.
Okay, well, both sides
I missed this one.
You know what? That's fine by me.
I missed this one, Chad. What do you say?
Fired up sometimes. Just the nature of the game.
You know what? They say some words in this video game. It's okay.
They do.
Maybe not that one, but
that's true. Yeah.
Jet in particular can be toxic at times.
Now,
you can't type that? Crampy, I'll allow you to type it.
Okay.
I promise you no ban.
A, what were they doing? B, how did they not
Possible I ban you. But
a little bit of a mishap on both
you can
sides,
get unbanned.
T1's going to be able to clean up. Now, one thing I would like to see from Talon is other reasons they have picked this Gecko. Other than the mosh pit for the lockdown and the thrash.
How is that the sheriff shot that gets the kill?
The funny thing is they both knew what was coming, but Crew was able to land at least one.
Oh, Sushi, I mean, nothing else to do.
Wait, was it really that bad? I genuinely didn't hear it.
Wait out and die to it, so just offers himself up. And gets taken
okay,
down. So T1 now,
5-3 already. This one is feeling a little bit out of control, if not done. We'll see. Important round for Talon.
I mean, surely if they don't win this
important
round,
round
right?
for Talon. No money on terms of this one. You say about Pearl B being awful. Would you rather see it taken out? Would you rather have Icebox taken out of the pool? Yeah, because I think Pearl's easy to fix. Again, just one little wall added in, and you fix all of Pearl. Or what seems to be easy is you change the
I guess the first volley of shots wasn't enough to scare him away. So Pan overstays.
Starting barriers, I should say. Nice kill in terms of this spam.
Pat's been really holding on to his util just for some passive info, but once
do you think there's a perfect map right now? Haven's the closest we have.
Use these on these 20-second, 30-second increments just to gain some information as to where they are. If they're not in front of tree, well, then they surely must still be mid and B main. That's the information you can now work with.
I mean, Saya, he's overstaying in mid, trying to catch this swing out, even though, knowing that there's going to be an operator in the hands of Garnet.
Okay, it was a 5v3. Munchkins made a kill.
Either way.
I mean, honestly, a big kill. Keep an eye on Cruz's push, though. Cruz was looking good to kill Killjoy here.
Just hold on to control of Heaven and Tree.
That's so unlucky. He just turned the corner.
Looking good. Pat finds a third.
Nice Omen flash, though.
Goes for the push once it. That's the call to the paranoia.
Yeah, nicely done. Someone from his team, or potentially him, realized where the Omen flash was from.
Go ahead and likely pull the trigger on that.
Yeah, I mean, Garnet's is
gets his ult.
Okay, Sushi Boys, though, he's got one already. He drops it, so that's going to force him out to wide.
Mollies are here.
All right, if I'm Munchkin,
we have double smoke if they want to stick this, though. So that's doable.
You're pushed out anyway. Oh, he's just gonna go
they need to break the mollies before they do the smoke, though.
Okay. Yeah, they're just going to hold on to this. He's got to swing at some point. And he's not going to swing at all. Okay, well, just save gun.
Okay, unlucky. Lucky for him.
Seems like he had one too many thoughts.
Nicely handled from Talon.
Where I'm going to land with that one.
I mean, it is obviously.
It wasn't too bad, chat. It wasn't. Nah, it wasn't too bad.
Because you know that it's going to be the operator that's holding that angle, but yeah, I'm not 100% certain about that one. Looks like we're going to have a timeout, though, called by T1. So Autumn not enjoying what he saw in the last couple rounds here. So going to look to pump the brakes, try to keep this lead.
I mean, listen, they have a lead, right?
Yeah, I agree. I exactly agree with that, Keza.
That's only if you really want to greed for the
Those
win.
ones that look a lot worse than it actually is.
Just to try to drop the operator.
Yeah,
now,
they're pretty funny.
Because if you go for that last half-second duel and you kill the operator, they're not going to be
okay,
able to pick it up.
T1 calling the timeout. They want more. It's already a really good half from them.
A little off, but at the end
Coach
of the day,
wants
step
more.
by step, there was logic to Munchkin's choices. Now with this timeout, now that they have the lockdown, how are they going to use this to really, I mean, secure one, if not 2 more rounds? It's a completely
Americas, yeah.
for T1.
I definitely need to go to the store at one point, but I'm pretty confident I'm going to have a good amount of time.
For T1, obviously, I mean, the biggest esports org.
Yeah, probably.
Across so many different titles. And looking to follow in the footsteps of their, well, sister team's not the right word, but you know, in their League of Legends team, who did just take down Gen G over in the LCK a little bit earlier tonight. So we saw them get a win the last time T1 got a victory.
Oh, is that how this is going to go?
You know, when I made my predictions, I didn't realize that the schedule's lined up again. But looks like Saturdays are reserved for T1.
Oh, well, can't blame him. Try to see if you can stack up the wins across multiple titles here.
Okay, both spotted. Dart does not connect. As they'll just try to force Garnets out.
This is the thing that is really
The answer's gonna be yes. Ooh, and it just goes right
a
past
bit of a
Sire
nightmare
Player's head.
for
Dangerously close. Dart.
Talon is they don't have a knife, so the whole time you can feel confident to do this drone, and it's a very strong drone for taking mid control. You see short, you clear close, and you can tag anyone that's here.
Oh no, the wingman coming through.
Like, because there's no nice kill though, because there's no KO, they just have no pressure, and it's just the strongest thing. Okay, Ban's made this doable. We have Fish ult for retake. We have someone lurking over towards short as well. Keep an eye on, they have a lot of ults for this retake if they want to. Are they going to go get info short and then he's going to send it back? Yeah. Wait. Oh, they got the stun, the Omen. Wow, nicely handled.
Fox now, his work cut out for them. Needs to try to take down 4 to win the round, but I mean, any amount of damage, I'm sure he'll still.
Good luck, smoke as well from the Omen.
Quite happy with that.
Nicely handled from T1. Did they look all over them? This is again what we're seeing here is just the main issue. And again, I think Gecko's fine, but if you're looking at just directly this map, is it better than a KO? I just don't think so. Drone for free is really strong. They got no extra flashes to get through.
Just before we are going to have a timeout instantly here from the side of Talon.
It's great on attack, don't get me wrong, but in terms of defense, I mean, he's doing great. Like, on an individual standpoint, he's doing great. He's getting a lot of kills, but it's not like he isn't actually doing much for the team. The Sova has the best time ever. Do you think Ascent is close to a perfect map? Not really. It's okay. It's one of the better ones we have, honestly. Like, I think it's one of the better maps we actually have in this game.
In all likelihood, I mean, even just given the back and forth nature so far here, could end up being
like, if I had to rate it out of 10, I guess it's like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah. But I mean, a lot of us, right? I mean, even our predictions, I think, across the board for all of us on the show today, not necessarily half and half, but we've
I think it's good.
Both ways, right?
Yep.
So, and I think a lot of the fans feel the same way. It's one of those things where Talon coming into Pacific.
Why do you think Boaster hates Pulse so much? I don't know, man. Ask him. It's probably the same as me. Me and Boaster think alike with a lot of some, like, well, at least some of our stuff. I think from what I can see when he types stuff. So, don't know. It's just a badly designed map. You probably think so as well.
Very much looking to.
Although they really hated Breeze, but kind of for the same reason why I liked Breeze, though. A little bit random, a lot of aim duels. Hard to be consistent on it.
For some lucky shots on both sides. And T1, of course, with the opponents being on an eco. I mean, look at the angles they're holding. They're not even waiting on A main. They're just hanging far back. A ban having that elevated sight line all the way.
When will Breeze come back? I'm not sure. What if they never bring Breeze back? Would anyone really care?
Now that they've
other than losing the best DM map, I guess.
5 stack on A at the very least. So they're making their choice to go over to A, where they've seen, you know, there's a good chance there's probably a stack on B if it's an eco, and you've seen at least one member there, or heard rather.
It's your favorite map, XZ, really? You like our aiming? I respect that. Like, it's an aim map.
Crew spotted, and frankly, very lucky to get away.
The drone does follow him through.
Does avoid the paranoia, puts a single shot down onto Ban, but Cannot find that kill. Pat now just trying to play through
Down there,
the
all over them at the moment.
well.
Had to try and get some hero plays on this one. I liked the attempt at least over towards A main, but yeah, I mean they're getting. T1 just look good on this map, and Talon don't look super comfortable, at least on defense with Gecko.
T1 getting the victory here off the back.
Some odd reason it's the only map you play consistently well on. Okay, interesting.
That timeout to set up for the bye, to set up for this final round of the half.
Scream Nivera duo on Breeze? Yeah, it's true. Actually, now you mention it, where was XOZ when the K-Corp games are on? And his favorite map's Breeze.
And with 5 men stacking over by B, I think they're just going to scout out for an early duel and make a run for it.
Scream Smurf, maybe? A lot of gifted subs, you got the money.
Spray coming across, Fox.
Putting 1-on-1 together, I don't know. We might be onto something here. Okay, 4 people. 4 people on one side. This is their round. 7-5 confirmed.
Sideplayer makes his entry. Fox gonna be taken down. Saya somehow survives with a sliver of HP.
Chat, I tried something. I tried something. I just wanted to see how powerful. I just wanted to just test. Just see how powerful. That's crazy. Didn't get a single kill since I said it. Not even 1 kill after I said it? Come on. There was 4 people here with full guns.
They close it out now, 8-4 on the half. T1 looking great on their pick of Ascent.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, a great read. Now, Talon comes prepared with a new composition, right? So whatever T1 has studied on the specific comp, not going to come in handy, but in terms of style and how they like to position,
XOZ's gifting so many subs, so he's not that good with his economy. Just like Scream in the buy and the eco rounds. I don't know, chat.
Yeah, we saw a couple early dizzies into A main. But that's really about it. We haven't seen much else in terms of agent utility.
I'm thinking we got something.
Curious again. The defensive side for Gecko, a fairly
I think we're on to
straightforward,
you.
but the attacker side needs a little bit more craftiness. I'm curious what Pat has prepared for us.
Let's see. Work cut out for the coaching staff right now. Talon, they're trying to get them, ready and raring to go. Trying to close out this pistol to start things off.
Have I seen the new game mode? Oh boy, chat. I'm not even humoring it. It's April 1st. God, I can't wait for tomorrow.
It's kind of shocking again to see the improvements this quickly from this team.
Yeah,
compared to what we saw at Lock-In with Munchkin shot calling, having that fall into Zeta's hands and allow Munchkin to actually focus on the gameplay. And for him individually, it seems to have been doing wonders, and that's without all of the other improvements that we've been seeing.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the biggest thing is Munchkin, with the weight off of his shoulders, he's back to his fragging orb that we saw when he was back on
using whatever pistols they do, it's gonna be good.
But the other thing is,
nah, it's coming. Earthquake.
Last week was
it's what's next after this.
And they always play as pairs, right? They're always fishing for info as a pair.
Gotta watch the Valorant April Fool's video. Oh boy.
So I think something that's probably coming into
but Chad, I'm just one of those people where I'm just like, I would have preferred with the time and effort put into whatever video it is, and I'm sure it's great. I would have enjoyed that to just be like time put into like an aim map or something, or like a 1v1 mode, or just something like that. I know that it's different people. I get how companies work, but I just hate April Fool's Day so much. I hate this day. It sucks, man. I hate it. It's so annoying. Loads of pick-me's just trying to get some likes, trying to get some attention.
But look at this. I mean, they get the scouting, right? Yeah, and a great dart. And then they just stack, right? It's always been Killjoy utility on the B side just to buy time.
Oh, that's your flash? That's an easy lineup. Does this work? Oh, it's good.
They're just going to push out off of it.
Oh, it's really good.
This is what T1's been improving on.
Oh, they spotted each other. Looks like Ban not willing to take the fight.
And the drone early as well. Now, normally we would say that this is quite an early
that was a cool
skills, one. Especially since they actually caught Cruz,
huge pistol.
Neither side can really take control.
Double frenzy though.
At least
so
they know we cannot
more frenzies mean more wins. 3 people here.
It's a rush through trade. Zeta, however, plays off the back guard. It's getting tagged so
he handled this well though. I like the shock.
Carmen out looking to hold the door. Sat behind Jen. Van joining as well. Dizzy cleared, flash not found. Ban finds one, Carpe gonna be eliminated, but puts quite a bit of damage in. The cleanup start coming through.
Damn, okay, this one's
Zeta
done.
with 3.
This one's really done. They need a pistol in this. T1 are all over them. All over them. Do you think 6-man rosters are worth? No, not really. Not really. The only way I kind of see 6-man rosters working is like with a few one tricks, and then you switch them around meta-wise. But in terms of it, I think it's too hard to make it work. I think it just adds more to your plate, and there's already enough that you have to deal with all the updates.
The haunt comes out, he opens fire. Send them scattering a bit. Mag damage out onto Pat as well as Fox. Starts in, can't deny the orb take. Pat does manage to get away with that one.
So the orb does go
Recon's
out,
great because this is going to get full info, yeah? You want to be shooting this.
Both sides, but, you know, you force them off of any potential rush, and they're all quite scratched up. So Talon, it's going to be a tough hill to even try to get a safe plant here.
Yeah, I said a relatively similar thing where it's like I think the most improved team we're going to get is T1 just again because of, in theory, the peak that these players have reached in other games. And pretty confident their work ethic is like really strong. Dude, look at all these easy lineups.
3 away from having the ult. Dizzy goes out, gets a blind on the 2. Push into the back though, and Ban and set up with that paranoia as they just
nicely handled on this one.
After the other.
Yeah, everyone got involved.
T1 winning at the anti-eco, not dropping a gun.
Oh my, and I mean,
I think Marvel played tonight, dude. I have no idea what's going on with Sentinels. I'm seeing so much random stuff.
And just excellent paranoia coming out from Ben, right? Just to buy time. So that
I would imagine not. You're probably like you're kind of trolling a little bit if he does, because although again, I think he's a great player and everything like that. If you decide to put in Marv to switch out a player today, like what have you been doing for the past 3 months?
I mean, Saya, I'm sure it feels good. It's been a long time coming for him to try to prove himself once again.
Start over top, not getting the reveals. And Talon.
Okay, just a bonus coming in from T1.
Quite an expected play. We see this often, of course, on the bonuses or potential ecos.
Oh, man getting spotted by the haunt. Cleaned up as Cruz arrives.
Nice.
Hey, it's a
bonus cleared up.
Flawless, but this
bonus fully cleared up. No deaths on this one, so they get to build some economy for the potential comeback. T1, important rounds.
All right, well,
Op comes out, all of them can't buy next.
And that's what they were hoping for on the side of T1.
T1's map pick.
Fantastic from Sushi Boys, just expecting the crunch. Trusting in the rest of the team to watch that B lobby approach from mid.
Yeah, that's a really good read from Talon because they're not only suspecting him.
I mean, yeah, they're using him as in like an actual sick fizz that just replaces when someone's ill or whatever.
The operator has to be on
and again, if he doesn't,
to
according to like what people were saying and what I heard as well when people had spoken to him or about him, is he didn't want to join a team after. So him as a 6 makes a lot of sense. He can just focus on streaming, chill or whatever he wants to be doing for a year, get his time at one point if he wants to, help him practice.
More reliable intel gathering tools. You can't just throw it out just for intel, so this time they're just gonna
there's a molly coming right now, right?
The jiggle spotting nothing, the Cloudburst not blocking his vision. And that is gonna be an easy
he nearly got an extra leg shot with this.
Take it down. Like maybe he was gonna be able to get the leg on the Garnets as well, but he'll be fortunate to avoid it.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate there. Oh.
Spotting the gun barrel, playing off of the alarm bot. A nice shot from Cruz.
Okay, but now it's a battle for the operator, so both sides quite aware.
Their way in. Cruz gonna try to peek around the back.
Okay, that's a huge kill. That actually opens this one up.
Spotting one, just trying to stop them from pushing into this corner.
Got a recon if you want to use it. Dude, this smoke is incredible. Oh my god, the recon's incredible as well.
Spike it to the back of the site. However,
I was the last one alive. Cruz is just winning individual duels over towards spawn. He won 3 of them.
Drags Talon across the line, getting them a sixth round.
He won 3 duels in spawn. What the hell? Okay, this whole game is now winnable.
I mean, their plans to capture
Let's see this guy in spawn. There's one. There's 2. Oh, we missed this. He had another one as well.
It's because he knows they want to go for the operator.
Alright, starting to get jazzed up again. Hasn't been
okay, that pushes them down to an eco. Good chance for the money to get
bit of this game, so
even more outrageous, because it is outrageous. And they have a lot of ults.
I mean, Zaya's just out in the mid with his Marshall in hand.
See this now and then with confident oppers, and
he's so close.
Uh-oh.
A little bit more. There's a swing, and there's the headshot through the corner
my
of the
goodness.
wow.
What a play, and now the blades immediately
Yeah,
close.
so he could give the Marshall to someone if he wants.
Well, now you actually have a fighting chance, right? You can be a bit more
No KO,
mobile,
so he doesn't have to worry about any
try to either create
util.
space or even just go for aggressive
And yeah, he
kills.
throws
And on
the
top of that, even though they have better
throws the gun
firepower,
over towards
it's
Munchkin.
Talon on the attack with no jet.
Insta straight up tech with the Dizzy to spot a lot of middle. Gonna be picking that up. Good to use again.
Thankfully, they do have Lockdown and Thrash. I mean, I think you use one or the either. If you want to play it maybe a bit safer, you know, perhaps.
Is this a shock?
Lockdown,
Oh,
right, when there's no,
just went beyond them.
Side.
Recon is great. Nice reaction from him. That's gonna hold them all in.
Killjoy turret, not gonna spot anything.
Okay, Thrash use.
Thrash goes out, but
Fish
it's
goes
shut
out.
down. Fantastic
What the
knife,
hell was that
actually.
shot?
Coming out of Carpe, stops it. Clean it in its tracks.
Was there a recon that I missed here?
Yeah.
That was...
I mean, they weren't able
No,
to
because he did
pull
the
through.
recon here.
Thrash getting
Dude, he just
deleted
randomly shot him
immediately
through
means
smoke.
that they can't actually fill the site.
Look at the rotations.
Oh,
Okay.
but man.
TP onto A.
It was
It's gonna be
drone? Oh,
completed.
that actually makes
Cruz
way more sense.
gets the shot.
Okay,
That's gonna be
huge
coming
play
in.
by
Obviously,
Cruz.
everybody
Uses
very
his ult,
split apart.
sticks it, gets
Box
the
the
first
meantime,
kill over
finds
towards
Zeta
site,
Pack,
and brings
taking
it
down
back
Cypher,
down
finds
to a
that
2
elimination.
on...
They get on top of Cruz here.
2 on
If
3.
they take him down,
Nice
that could be
trades.
everything. The
They should
rotation's
know
coming
he's
through.
miles
Fox
away,
going
right?
to try to arrive. Not yet onto the spike.
He has just enough time to take so much time to set up.
They know where he's coming from now. The util comes out. Side player
but he's
spotted.
protected.
The knife still held. He got seized.
Nicely done, nicely
Saya
handled
still
from T1.
manages to dodge around.
Saya player
Gets the
was
headshot,
kind of
gets the
everything
round
on this.
victory in the thrifty.
Kind of everything.
T1,
Util from
that's one
Zeta
round away
was
from taking this
perfect.
to map point.
Stop the original
you're on
rush
that
with the
eco, you have
recon,
the
and then
Marshall, you're
I think
confident in your
you're
aim.
right. I think he gets the tag with the
aggressive
drone.
push. This is where it
Yeah,
all
that shot was
happens.
great though.
Saya.
Nasty.
Yeah, you're right. Tag with the drone.
Reveal as well for Munchkin to get that. I mean, you know, in the end, a decent enough play from the side of Cruz, but the rest of the team just so far apart. Hat gets picked off.
Okay, so any small amount of hope we had for Talon is now done. This
And
map
I like
is
Van waiting there for the
this
from the
map
shadows
should
to finish
be
Cruz, right? Even
should
if
be
he doesn't
easy
win
from
that
here.
duel, it means that the rest of the team has to rotate, but T1's ahead of him on that rotate.
Yeah.
So it just buys enough time for his teammates to come. They know the others will have to tag along behind them. They have better firepower. A great decision choice rather than just trying to break it and then maybe have Talon rushing through B as a last-ditch effort.
A lot of pressure now on this timeout. It's just how animated they are.
Okay, Talon need a miracle
Strategies
timeout.
across.
I think their money's okay because they actually
Let's see if
might be
Unc can
completely
deliver
wrecked.
a
We'll see.
solid enough read on what the game plan is gonna
They
be
won a
for
round
Just
that
go
I
ahead and
think
lock
they
in that
shouldn't have,
12th
but
round
yeah, I
victory.
think they have to low by here.
A little bit more easily after that.
I mean,
Nope.
you have to
Okay, the
imagine
money
the lockdown
was
comes
out
into
of
play,
control.
right?
Oh yeah, the money was out
I
of
mean, if
control.
not,
I remember
maybe they
saying
go
it
with the
now.
Nightfall
Oh
first one,
boy,
one or the other, because
it's
right
gonna be
now
a long
Talon,
day.
There's no reason to try to go for the long con.
It's gonna be a real long day. I'm forgetting things that I said 5 minutes ago.
Especially get that operator out of Saya's hands again.
Okay, waiting for the shock over towards here. Everyone's set up, and they're actually just waiting for push now. So they do the timeout, and I like to see this. They just hold a default, and again, like I said earlier, if you're watching the game, it's a common thing when you call an attack timeout that on the defense they're gonna do something aggro. So Talon, fully on top of this, pretty much waiting for this actually. For a lot longer than I thought they might. 30-second default on this.
The plan's been the same every time for T1. Take a slower.
That's unlucky. That's the smoker down. Good luck. Crossfires become everything.
And here's the thing, Zeta's in prime position to use the Huntress Fury just to hold them off if it comes down to a time battle.
Sure. Otherwise, just go ahead, try to save it, but no, he is going to go ahead, opens up with it, Garnets with a decent entry, will find Munchkin.
Nice kill. The ult from Zeta was incredible. He damaged Sushi and he got a full kill, so he hit 3. It's a big kill to make this doable. Sushi has ult. They put this down. Do they decide to go fast? Everyone's here if they want to. Saya doesn't have the best gun for it though. Well, doesn't matter if these two just hit their shots.
They flush through. They destroy the lockdown.
God, they look way better than them on this map.
Unfortunately, the timeouts not really helping the team prosper.
Yeah,
T1 now move up 12-6.
And I like that idea from Zeta, right? Just use Hunter's Fury to either hold them off or get a free kill if they're rushing through. He actually does get an easy kill. That buys time for the backup to come, because that means the plant is going to be delayed just a tad bit. And also, even if Talon does use the lockdown afterwards, you're going to have a better retake because you're up in numbers. So Zeta is trying to weigh the options and choosing the path where he can take the initiative for that round and make the match point for Team 1.
All right, well, as much of a buy as they can scrape together. Garnets here with the Bulldog. Couple half armors on 3 of the members. Up against just absolute raw power here from the side of T1. The weapons they have available. Nice.
Okay, nice.
Swarm goes ahead.
Honestly, not too bad for a mid take. It's actually a fast B split, right? Or at least they made it look like one. This is a nice reaction. They both get the info.
Barely enough, it would seem. Sushi gonna be breathing easy as he gets himself out of that dire situation.
They made it look like a fast B that pulled a rotate down, even though they had the alarm bot here. That's just how convincing it was. That's a huge nade. Give me that jewel. That jewel is really important. Okay, sorry, 6 chances as well for T1 to take this Talon. Secure this with that. And definitely secured now.
He just waits it out. He can hear the footsteps, knows that they're coming up towards heaven. And suddenly, it's a rude awakening, and he takes them both down.
Nice trigger discipline for him though. Did actually mean he got the second one here, really. Okay, this one was very convincing. I liked this fake fast middle. I like the change up of the alarm bot, but again, even with the info, they didn't really trust it. That's how strong the fake looked. So yeah, this was a very cool round.
Easy choice for them to say, let's go to the other side. The operator's still hanging around over on B.
Getting this in a flawless is that much more crucial. Any weapons lost could have been catastrophic here for the side of Talon and have that snowball effect. But they maintain everything. They get excellent kills. When they take the operator away, we'll see what the money looks like here. Is not great for the side of T1. First time in a long time, Talon going to find themselves with a very solid advantage. Garnets shutting down side player who again tries to go for this rush. Flash comes out, Cruz gets the covering fire out from Sushi Boy.
How does Munchkin make some of these rounds doable? It's kind of crazy.
Now suddenly it's just Zeta.
I feel like the majority of his kills, Munchkin kills, have been on like 50s that he's nearly converted into actual wins. Okay, 6 chances go down to 4. That was just an eco, they don't have to worry, but this one is a huge one.
You want to stop this run, because otherwise overtime looks quite likely.
Again, I mean, just a great read. Preparation is there for the side of Talon to just shut down this B lobby assault. This time, Pat obviously not going to be throwing out some words. He's hyper-focused in on the task at hand.
I mean, that's what you need, and that's what's been giving them just a second chance here to crawl back.
All right, bit of early pressure over towards B main. Prowler went out, so it looked like they actually took some control. Everyone's pretty far back. So they have like a reaction over towards a mid crunch, yeah. Looking like with these two ults, they feel very confident to retake either site at the moment, so trying to just get something over towards middle and punish short. So yeah, they let them take the site here, and dude, that's a fast ult, haven't even planted yet. Dubra committing though.
Plenty of time to go ahead and make their exits.
Garnets, can he get anything for this?
Going to try to find an opening pick, jumps up over the top, but he's going to be good for one.
Almost got everything.
Pat in the meantime finds Munchkin on the lurk.
Fox has to run, go through tree.
Oh. I don't know what I just witnessed. But Carpe able to find one. Shots coming across. Zeta sprays back through the smoke. Comes up with an elimination. There's the thrash. Gets destroyed.
They
gonna be shut down.
Banged out this fish. Oh my goodness.
It was handed to them on a silver platter. The drone goes across. He knows that he's playing close. Sushi Boys trying to close it out, but the rush is there from Zeta.
Damn, and they got half.
Moves in. It's already held to half. And
okay.
13-8 will be the
T1 looked very convincing in this. Talon had some nice rounds for sure. But yeah, they looked fully in control. Again, not massively sold on the Gecko. I just think if you're doing a straight comparison between